We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. The incomparable Carl the Cobra Froch, 6'1". Carl the Cobra Froch, a super middleweight Saul Canelo Alvarez.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
All right. So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
What a great venue, and we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. A big heavy blow, and Saul is down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
You'd like to see more jabs. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
We need to turn this around halfway through. Whoa, wait a minute. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that.
Whoa! And one of the all-time greats, Carl Froch, goes down. And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. They say no one knows. And there's the bell to start round 2. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice work to block that right uppercut. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
They're their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be hard.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the cage. And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Listen, really dented the ego. You don't want your opponents to see you do that.
7, 8. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on. Oh no, Froch got caught. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Will this There's the bell to start round 3. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Messing with that. Did you see that? Froch seeing cobwebs. Right back into the fray.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Parries that jab away. So far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move.
Whoa, Johnny! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a... Final 10 seconds. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what, pride's gonna get you knocked out.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. You got... There's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. We've never seen Canelo, the pound-for-pound king. Canelo is down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who on that?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at him. It's not for that. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
I've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
And he scores with the counter. Canelo in serious jeopardy here. Alvarez down to the canvas. I can't believe it. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that.